And as a math lizard, sobrang weakness ko talaga yung math. And nalimutan ko yung formulas. Wow, grabe. Nilaglag ko yung sarili ko dito. Hello, I am Lance Ala Francis Daniel. You can call me Lance. I am a graduate of BA Speech Communication, Interpersonal and Instructional Communication from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Wow. Yes, as a high school student, I was your typical Bibo kid. But at the same time, I was also a happy-go-lucky kind of student. So when I graduated high school, I was actually the SSG president, the student government president. I was also the editor-in-chief for 3 years and also the batch valedictorian. So yeah, I might be, your typical Bibo kid na the one that everyone hates, but like, hello. Wow, grabe. Nilaglag ko yung sarili ko dito. My UPCAT story, I actually took the UPCAT without review because I was very busy with the school paper, with the student government, and with my exams. So I just went there with no knowledge, with no preparation. And luckily, I passed, diba? One of the most challenging aspects of that UPCAT experience that I had, was actually the math part. So just to share, guys, may isang question dun about arithmetic sequence. And as a math lizard, sobrang weakness ko talaga yung math. And nalimutan ko yung formula. So what I did, I manually counted everything. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, I think until 100 plus yun. So yun na yung laman ng naging scratch paper for computations. Yeah. So even math lizards can pass UPCAT, guys. Why UP? Char. Why not UP? Char! Eme lang. But yeah, UP is known to be, one of the most prestigious schools. Pinagmamayabang ng mga scholar ng bayan na kami daw ang top university, diba? But apart from that, diba, I also want to be in UP in order for me to express myself more. As an out loud and proud member of the LGBTQ plus community, of course, I want to be in an environment that really embraces me for who I truly am. And of course, thankfully sa UP talaga, hindi ko lang na-feel na belong ako. I also got the opportunity to really raise my voice to advocate for the causes that I believe in. Wow! Ganon? Pamarangal? For context, I was a provinciano back then. So going into a city and going into UP, which is called the microcosm of the Philippines, it was really overwhelming at first. But thankfully, I met the right support system to venture with me. So I actually took advantage of college. I joined 13 organizations. I was in 5 student councils. I had 4 internships. So through all these avenues, I was able to not just make friends, but also raise my voice to really advocate for the things that I believe in. So that's my UP story. And my fondest UP memory was actually when I hosted UP Fair back in 2020. So it was Callia Tunes, and then I hosted with Mimio. So that's a first for me. So that's when I felt like I was an artista. Wow, biglang ganon. Kaya yun, all of my hosting gigs, they're wonderful, but like that one is really the most remarkable one. Yeah, my favorite org among my 13 orgs is really UP SPECA, UP Speech Communication Association. Fun fact, it was my very first org, and it is also my home org, and it really helped me, succeed in speech communication. So yeah, hello Speckers, shout out sa inyo. My degree program is Bachelor of Arts in Speech Communication, and I majored in Interpersonal and Instructional Communication. Speech Com in UP Diliman actually has 2 strands. First is rhetoric and performance. So for this one, if you are fond of argumentation, of performing on stage, then this is for you. And then the second one, my major is interpersonal and instructional communication. So if you want teaching, if you want understanding relationships, then this is the right track for you. The best and worst part of being a speech com student is actually one thing. It's a lot of readings and a lot of performances. So it's the best and worst part because, of course, quantity will really overwhelm you, but also it will really help you learn and grow as a communicator. At the same time, the performances, they're both the best and worst parts because, of course, you will feel nervousness, and then you will also have a lot of feedbacks that might get you down. But rest assured that all these feedbacks that you'll get will really help you grow as a performer. And of course, as someone who really loves the stage, this is also one thing that I really enjoyed the most. So guys, if you really wanted to perform, to speak, to overanalyze relationships, movies, etc., rather, this degree program is really the one for you. So what I'm doing now, I am actually a human resources manager at Procter & Gamble. So being a speech communication major with a background in interpersonal and instructional communication, it really helped me thrive in my current workplace. As someone who studied relationships with other people, as an HR practitioner now, of course, I am applying my knowledge, intercultural communication, intergenerational communication, and also instructional communication, because sometimes I also do a lot of trainings at work. So that's it. Join SpeechCom. My favorite series is... Huwag bigla nag-isip? Ano nga ba? Sige, recent na lang. My favorite series recently is Wednesday. Yeah. My favorite song is Satisfied from Hamilton. Broadcom. Broadcast communication. As someone who really loves the camera and being in front of people, yeah. Okay, advice to UPCAT takers, don't worry guys, just take your time, don't feel too overwhelmed, don't worry about your grades because there's nothing you can do about it na. So just prepare, and I know that this online course will really help you get those higher UPCAT grades that you want, and then it will bring you one step closer to your dream of becoming an scholar ng bayan. So guys, just take it seriously, prepare, pray hard, and study harder. So yun lang naman yung tip ko sa inyo, and see you soon sa UP hopefully. So my advice to future freshies of UP is to really just be yourself. In UP, you will meet a lot of people from various backgrounds. So I know that there will always be at least one person who you can mingle with, who you can really connect yourself with. So don't be afraid to show your true colors. Yun lang, don't pretend, just be yourself, and then everything will go smooth. To the lands 4 years ago when I was still a freshie, please take a break, also relax, pause. I know that you have a lot of things that you want to do, but keep in mind that you have all the time in the world. So no need to rush all the things that are in your bucket list. Yun lang.
Are you taking the UPCAT this year? The UPCAT Masterclass is an interactive online course with 90 exclusive UPCAT review videos and over 900 UPCAT simulated questions. Avoid exam anxiety as we teach you the best exam techniques. Achieve higher UPCAT scores with our step-by-step solutions. Save time and effort with our reviewers and digital workbooks. Study anytime and anywhere through our exclusive review platform. This course is 100% made by scholars from the University of the Philippines. We help you study smarter, not harder, for the UPCAT and all on your own schedule. Ready to become an scholar ng bayan? Enroll in the UPCAT Masterclass today.